Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this very exciting AMX show today. And today we're going to be looking at the Tamil Association of Queensland and the Diwali function which took place at the Unides Centre. So, it was a wonderful event with lots of dignitaries in presence as well. And I think what they did very well, which I must commend them, was the VIP reception and the way people were escorted in and their names appeared right on the big screen as well. So that was amazing to see. And going through the event, you could see that the amount of effort they had put in making sure that everything went very well. And Angela Avan, who was there as well, tried to speak in Tamil as well, and she did a wonderful job, I must say, and that was so good to see. The Tamil Association of Queensland and the Diwali, Brisbane Indian Times and Australian Indian Radio have supported them for a very, very long time. And we are always delighted to be attending that event, which is now in a very well established event. We remember the days when it used to be held at the Cotton Club Auditorium, which used to be in the RNA showgrounds. But now the Unides Centre is quite a nice, very well organized, and I think the AV people, the sound and lighting was very good as well. In this picture you can see Benny Boyle with me as well to do the official opening with the lighting of the traditional lamp. Ladies and gentlemen, right now let's see if we can move on and take a look at some of the functions, some of the speeches and the event itself. So let's go to Unides Centre with the Tamil Association of Queensland's Diwali 2023.
Namadu Samagatil, Olium Pragasanum Valaram, Inda Santa Patai, Payan Padithikare. Ani Bakam, Enathu Manam Athanal Althaka. Happy Diwali, everyone!
Thank you very much, everyone. My name is Jess Pugh and I'm a very proud local member for Mount Omni, where I know a large number of our audience members reside this evening. And I'd like to, of course, begin by paying my respects to the traditional owners of the land that we're gathering on today. And in particular, of course, I want to pay my respects to their elders and extend that respect to all of the elders who are here with us this evening, because no matter what culture you come from, it is our elders who've carried our memories and our traditions and our customs and ensured that we are able to carry that down and share that with the next generation. As the member for Mount Omni, I'm very lucky to have a huge and growing Tamil community residing within my electorate, and that makes me so proud, and that's a big part of the reason that I am here this evening. The Tamil Association hosts a lot of events in the Mount Omni community, which is fantastic. And on the way here tonight, I was reflecting on how lucky we are as political representatives from across the divide to be invited to share these really special cultural celebrations with you, because there's an intimacy to that that's really special when you have your family gathering around to celebrate those occasions that are special to you and your culture and your community, and we get to be a part of that. That is really something special and sacred that we get to be a part of. And it's wonderful to see when I go to these events now, more and more members of the community are coming along to see what their neighbours' celebrations are all about. In my community of Mount Omni, there's Diwali celebrations happening in backyards right across the community, and I'm privileged to be invited to some of those. It's also wonderful, of course, to have the opportunity to wear your cultural dress. And I came in this evening and I was asking Palani if there was any salwars for sale this year. I got this salwar here 3 years ago when the celebration was over at the Durak Hall there, the Islamic school, and they said no, not this year. And then I spotted an adorable little baby across the way, and I ran over to see the baby, and then I realised Mum was the person who sold me this salwar 3 years ago, and she's been a bit busy, so she didn't have time to set a stall up this year. But it is really lovely to have the opportunity to, of course, eat the food. And shout out to Curry and Cask in my local area doing the food tonight. Guri and the gang do an amazing job. Let's give the caterers a round of applause. They are hands down, I don't want to start a controversy here, but they are certainly some of the best Indian food in my electorate, and it's where I take my mother for her birthday because she loves Indian food. So that's all I'll say on that very controversial matter. But it is wonderful to have so many family and friends here to celebrate with us tonight. I know we have a packed agenda, and I'm very sorry that I can't stay. I do have a Vietnamese wedding that I need to get to, so I'm about to do a very quick costume change. But I wish you all the best for a beautiful Diwali. It has been a really hard couple of years for our community between COVID, being separated from family and friends. And so to be able to come back together and celebrate the triumph of light over dark, I think is especially important right now. So have a beautiful Diwali, celebrate with family and friends, and let's have a wonderful night.
Leader of the opposition today in representing him as the Assistant Shadow Minister for multicultural communities and also for international student attraction. So it's an honour for me today to function in those roles around our state. Can I acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land? Can I also acknowledge all of the cultural leaders here today? All of the, including religious leaders, political dignitaries, and to you, the everyday people who come and make such a festival a great success. Can I acknowledge you as well? I've had the good fortune over a few careers, this political career, before that in aid and development, to travel to the southern part of India, to travel to Sri Lanka, and across different parts of Australia to work with the Tamil community. And I want to just acknowledge the amazing contribution that people from a Tamil background make, wherever that diaspora is around the world. You make a unique contribution, and I want to thank you for what you contribute here to Brisbane. You know, when I've thought of multiculturalism in a past life, I was a lecturer in multiculturalism. There's a couple of pictures that I use. You may have heard me use the picture of a garden, like a botanic garden. I don't know if you've been to the botanic gardens and you've seen beautiful gardens around the world with many, many colours. You have beautiful bright colours, you know, the greens, the yellows, reds, blues, purples, violet, all kinds of lovely colours like you are today, all dressed up, beautiful colours. And that garden is the richer for every individual colour. Without some of those colours, the garden's not as rich. And that's a picture to me of multiculturalism. And the other picture I like to use is as a tapestry. Some of you maybe are weavers, you know, you weave various threads into a beautiful tapestry. And a tapestry is often made up of beautiful colours. From one side it looks a certain way, from another side it looks incredibly beautiful. It looks incredibly professional. All those different individual threads, they all weave together and they form a purpose. There's a beautiful unity in that diversity. And I think of multiculturalism like that, an incredible strength in Australia. And can I say as I close, Australia is changing. Culture is dynamic. And cultures change each other, usually for the good, particularly if we set out to make it that way. And everything that you invest in other people, everything you invest in the multicultural community, in the Tamil community, in the broader Indian community, everything that you invest in terms of love, effort, serving, volunteering, all of that adds together to make a better Australia as we go forward. Can I thank you for that as you celebrate today?
Award, the Young Achiever Award. There is no one better than Miss Jackie to present this award. Not only is she an inspector, but she's also a sportswoman, renowned for a record breaking in weightlifting. We are delighted to present tonight's Young Achiever Award to Hemant Balamurugan. Hemant is a young 14-year-old sportsman excelling in cricket as a batsman and leg spinner. Hemant has represented the Metro Southwest region for cricket in the under-12s, under-13s, under-14s and under-15s. He is also the Metro West representative player for under-15s. He has also been selected for Queensland Junior Championship District Competition for under-15s as an all-rounder. We are very proud to invite Hemant onto the stage to receive this award tonight. We wish Hemant all the very best and look forward to hopefully seeing him in the baggy green one day. Thank you, Miss Jackie.
In Tamil, but can I commence by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land on which we meet and pay my respects.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that was some of the glimpses of the Tamil Association of Queensland's Diwali 2023. And what do you think? I think that was very excellent display of all the talents and the amazing number of speeches by the dignitaries who were present there as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are coming on to the weekend, and what a weekend this will be. There's so much that's happening in and around Brisbane. From Brisbane Indian Times, you would have received you will receive later in the day, the EDM of all functions and events that are taking place. And if you are out and about, you might be also able to pick up the copy of your latest Brisbane Indian Times, which is out in circulation. The publication date is of Saturday, but our distributors are already carrying the stock. So depending upon where they are, the remote or the further away might get it later on, but in most of the local ones, it's already available. So you can pick up your copy from your favorite outlet, and please do look out for that EDM, or if you'd like to just go online and read that. And don't forget that today at 4 p.m. We have Suman Dua right here in the studios to answer all your questions on migration. So the Migration Ka Safar, the November episode will air today live at 4 p.m. and we invite you to join in, and if you have any questions, we will answer that live on air on Australian Indian Radio. So ladies and gentlemen, on Air Mix, this has been the display today of the Tamil Association of Queensland and Diwali. Well, right now let's go and look at what's coming up for the weekend. Let's take a look at upcoming functions and events. So there you are, ladies and gentlemen, the functions and events taking place. As I've mentioned that if you have subscribed to our EDM, you will get the EDM later in the day. Today, Dilraj is working on that, and you'll be updated with all the functions and events taking place right here in Brisbane. And of course, we know that it is going to be a very, very busy weekend for many people. And as everyone prepares for Diwali, I and all our team wish everyone who celebrates a Diwali a very, very happy Diwali, and of course the prosperous New Year. So may Mata Lakshmi shower her blessings on you and your family, and may you have a wonderful time together. Whichever day you celebrate, because of the time difference between India and Australia. So, the celebrations is on 2 days, which is Saturday and Monday. So, which is, so much the better. We can celebrate on both the tithis, which is an advantage we have being here in Australia down under. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been wonderful having you on the show. As usual, so good to see you. Until tomorrow, it's goodbye from us.